Hello, my YouTube friends. How are you doing? These couple weeks I've been working part time. Actually, it's not me looking for a job. It's one of my dad's old partners. He runs a bar in Tsim Sha Tsui. We call that a TST. And like 3 years ago, he used to run a set lunch, and it's pretty successful. And it would sell for about $10 to $15 per set lunch. So it include like a spaghetti with with spaghetti bolognese, a soup or something like that. Just a mediocre meal, right? And business was okay. And the main reason is people come here to watch soccer. And in Hong Kong they call football, so they watch football here, and it's a really big deal. A lot of people gather and everything like that. But the deal is they had to shut down because of the COVID in Hong Kong, and the ridiculous laws here and all that, and they shut the bars down completely. You were not allowed to operate your business, so business took a really, really big hit. But the good thing about him is that he owns this place, so he doesn't have to pay rent and all of that, so he can just lay off the staff and all that. So anyway, to make the long story short, I'm helping them to set up the kitchen again, help them to sell meal, how can I say that? It's like a fast food. So I'm just doing a fast food. It's going to be easy, it's going to be efficient, it's not going to cost much. We're going to sell it at cost. So what does at cost mean? The price is around $4 US, so $36 to be exact. So what you get for $36 Hong Kong is you get a chicken steak, you get some veggies, and you get 2 chicken sausages, super high sodium sausages, and some rice, or you can change for some instant noodles. So it's your choice. And then the sauce is onion sauce and the black pepper sauce. So in Hong Kong, sauces are a big deal. I think it's just the culture thing. I make their lunches like the staff lunch I make for them, but sauces seem to be a big deal for them. Like if you make them a US prime ribeye or US prime steak, they have no idea. Like they will just have, I want sauce to cover it all up and all that. And in Hong Kong, the so-called steaks, okay, from Brazil, it's lower quality steak. They usually use sodium bicarbonate to marinate it, so it gets really, really like soft. So it tastes like chicken, the texture, and you don't really get the bite from the meats, right? So that's how the culture is, and they really do appreciate these type of foods that they're used to, and they'll be grown up eating this type of food. And the thing is just so funny, I made some Korean short ribs for them. So you want to try it? I used the US, the top quality. They used the prime short ribs, this big chunk of short ribs, and marinated it, slow cooked it overnight. But they said, no, it doesn't taste right, blah blah blah. So it's an experience for me anyway, because for them they just would rather have something rice, like pork chop, and then just like black pepper sauce, onion sauce. And I made all the sauces for them. So next week they're gonna change. Thinking they're gonna make a satay beef. So it's like a peanut butter taste, to it, and then they make a corn sauce with pork. So it's just pouring all the sauces on rice and all that. So usually it's just this type of thing Hong Kong people are used to, like eating lunch. And Cha Chan Tang, the Hong Kong style cafe. So Hong Kong style cafe is just a mixture between the colonial British and the Chinese in Hong Kong. I'm having fun. They just asked me to do 3 hours a day, which I don't mind. It's fun. That 3 hours, the kitchen's about 100 square foot. Not much space to move around. They have a big kitchen upstairs, so you just prep all the food, everything marinate, everything done. And they don't, I just tell them how to marinate. They do all the dirty work for me. So basically I just serve the food and I prepare it for them. You know, it's just like in the States, Canada, you eat fast food. It's not good for you, you know, it's a fact. And we don't have time to just spend time to eat a quality meal sometimes, right? Unless you really have time to go home and, you know, prepare your meal, or the wifey, girlfriend can. But nowadays it's just very rare to have something like that. But for me, like today, I don't eat much meat. You know, I'm not too sure about the origin, but I just ate a lot of vegetables. You know, sunny side up egg and a little bit of vermicelli. So that was my lunch. And I just have some soda water here with some lime, which is good. Excuse me. Yeah, and they're very nice to me. And one thing, you know, the chefs here for a part-time job, it's pretty much impossible now to hire somebody to work even for full-time, because I don't, you know, it's a world around the world. It's very difficult to hire people to, you know, to do the work, any job now. I don't know why, yeah, but they're really struggling. So I came here before they open at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's it. But now when I you know, prepare all these meals and, you know, set it up with the partner here, his brother. You know, he wanted to get this thing going. So before we had some planning of that, and I just, you know, assist him all the way. Yeah, you know, the brother is my dad's old partner, and they really nice people, and, you know, I like them personally. They're really nice to me. You know, it's like when the older generation, when my father, like when they pass and they don't recognize me anymore or anything, but still these guys are really sincere and, you know, have love. You know, that's an important thing. Other people, you know, when your dad's friends other way and we ask them or whatever, they you know, I feel like a repellent. They're just afraid of me. I'm sure some of you have experiences, but, you know, it's kind of, you know, that's the reality of life here. Yeah, so 2 weeks we're selling around 80 meals, so 80 meals a day, which is not bad. And there are some construction workers, and they would say, hey, you know, come in and there's can we have extra rice? Can we have extra sauce? And for me, you know, oh my God, you know, but they need all this starch, sugar to, you know, work, because they're a heavy laborer. And, you know, sometimes I ask them, why do you drink so much Coke, so much sugar in it? They say we need the energy, you know, because it's a really demanding job, you know, physically demanding. So we gotta have Coke, we gotta have a lot of sugary drinks and all that. So let me know in the comments below, is it true, you know? So that's, you know, it's just, you know, I'm here reaching all walks of life, you know. So it's very interesting. So here I am in this bar, and I'm not a drinker. I'm allergic to alcohol. You know, if I drink alcohol, my face becomes red. You know, sometimes I have some beer and stuff. But what do you think of those non-alcoholic beers now they're selling? Yeah, maybe you can comment below, tell me, you know, what are those beer like, right? So this area is a Tsim Sha Tsui area. Nighttime is really hustle bustle. But not really, because you need to do leave home safe. You have to record yourself being here, if anybody here. And even they have a capacity limit, right? So if you sit inside, you have to pay, you know, you have to do a COVID test inside before you can sit. And the bar doesn't make this law, you know, the rule, the Hong Kong government. You know, it's such a sucky deal. I have no comment about the Hong Kong government, but they're saying, you know, the 0+3 is really working out. I doubt people come in for business trips have to stay 3 days at home or buying to go in a hotel, not allowed to go to restaurants. I don't think that's working. But now, yesterday, I think on the 11th, on the 12th, it's the first day Japan accept solo travelers. Airport was packed, all the locals, you know, Hong Kong residents are leaving Hong Kong. So now it's even worse, people are not spending in Hong Kong. You know, that's so weird. I'm just watching the news, and sometimes it just, you know, I just ask myself, you know, what the heck? Anyway, thank you very much, my Patreons. Always appreciate them. And shout out to them always, my legends. And thank you, my subscribers, of course. Subscribe my channel, give me a like, and when I have more time, I'll do more vlogging and stuff like that. And let me know if you want some topics or something we want to discuss about. Do let me know, since I'm in Hong Kong. Take care and stay healthy, my friends. Bye bye.